$5 for Fortnite.
Oh, you're killing me.
This video is brought to you by the good people at Filmora, and I want to remind you they're giving away a bunch of free prizes for Halloween, including a GoPro Hero 8 Black that you can win right now. I'll give you the details at the end of this video, so stick around. So this effect that you might recognize from the horror film Lights Out is actually pretty easy to achieve. What it came down to is I filmed myself reading a book with my son in a doorway in the background. I added a little blue lighting to make it a little spookier and make sure that you could see him in the background. Now what I did was I pretended to reach back and grab a light and hit the switch. And right when I hit that switch, I had my son leave the doorway and walk away. So now the room lights were on, I paused, and when I knew he was clear, I quickly turned and looked back at the doorway. Now the real trick here was I found that spot right where I reached back and hit the switch, and I stood perfectly still, and I split the footage right there. And then I scrolled forward to where my son was gone, and right where I started to turn my head, and I split the footage again. Now this middle section of footage, I highlighted and I just deleted it. And what that created was an effect where I looked like I reached back, hit the switch, the lights came on, and I spun, and my son was gone. I did the exact same thing for when I turned the lights back off. I found the spot where I reached back towards the switch, I stayed perfectly still, and I split the footage there. We turned off the lights, I had my son take his position again, turned on the blue lights, and when he was ready and in position, and I started to move again, I split the footage one more time. And I deleted the part where all that switching of lights and getting in position took place. The real trick here was trying to stay still as all of that happened in the background. So as we switched from the lights being on in the room and off in the room and Jonas, my son, taking his position, I didn't move that much, so it really seemed convincing that all of this happened in the flick of a light switch. Can you see what I did there? I really tried to stay still. That's the most important part. Try not to move in between those scenes, so when you click the switch and you spin around, it looks like he just appeared. I use sound effects as well as color correction to really help sell this Halloween horror film spectacular. I'll put links down below to video tutorials on how to achieve some of these other effects. But listen, speaking of horror movies and Halloween, click the link down below in the description if you want a chance at winning a whole host of cool Filmora product prizes and a chance to win a GoPro Hero 8 Black this Halloween. This giveaway ends November 15th, 2019, so be sure to get over there every day to get in your daily spin. And don't forget some of the cool Halloween effects packs that you can download right now for free. Happy Halloween, everybody. Peace.